has done wonders for me. In 2022, my children went to school. They went to the hostel. And somehow I lost interest in life. I didn't know that somehow it was the devil bringing me close to him. I lost interest. After the loss of interest, I started feeling a presence watching me from a distance. I kept withdrawing from people. I stopped going to church. The more I was withdrawn from people and church, the presence kept on coming closer. This started in January 2022. By the June of 2022, as I was about to go to bed, I saw a figure right in front of me. It said to me, "You are going to die." I screamed. I prayed. I went back to bed. I just felt, okay, it's my imagination. 3 days after my birthday, I started running temperature. I took medication. After that, I went to the hospital. That was when my travail started. I went to the hospital. They will run a test. Nothing is found. They will check. Nothing is. Every of my vital is perfect. But the pain kept on increasing. I was having a burning sensation from my scalp to the sole of my feet, all over my body. I went to the hospital. Nothing was gotten. I went to Lutz. I met a neurologist. He saw the pain I was in. Mind you, this is now 2023. I met a neurologist. He now saw the pain I was in and now advised I should see a rheumatologist. As I entered, the rheumatologist saw me and he just touched my skin. I screamed. He now said, "This looks like fibromyalgia. But before I am going to confirm that it's fibromyalgia, I am going to send you for an autoimmune test." I went for the autoimmune test. Everything was okay. I went back to the doctor. He now explained to me what fibromyalgia is. He confirmed that it is fibromyalgia. Now, in his language, he said, "This is a chronic illness, a chronic pain and inflammatory disease, constant fatigue, along the line, memory loss, and that I was going to live with it for the rest of my life." So when he told me this, I was like, how? Where did this come from? He said, well, medically, it has not been identified what is the cause. They were not sure. I had to travel to India. I went to Turkey and they diagnosed the same thing. Now, let me explain what I feel in our language because they were just blowing grammar. You know, when they peel off your skin from your head to your toe, they peel it off and then pour Cameroon pepper. Yes, they will pour Cameroon pepper on you. And then, while you are still trying to bear that pain, they will pour hot water on you. I couldn't do a lot of things. My bath, taking bath was a torture. If water touches me, it is a burning sensation. Going to the toilet was a problem. At a point, to even fill a form, I will forget my name. I will have to take a little while to remember who I was. Got to a point, I wasn't going to work. They now had to set a mini hospital for me in the house so that they can always put me on medication. Now, the pain was so much. For me to sleep a little while, they had to place me on pentazocine. Highest I sleep is 30 minutes. That's the highest. There were days that for 3 days, I didn't close my eyes. It felt like I was going to lose my mind. I was screaming until the doctors knocked me out with pentazocine. The presence kept on occurring. It will come in June. After my birthday, the sickness will manifest. I now notice that it is a pattern. 2022, 2023. Because of it, I refused celebrating my birthday in 2024. But I was still sick. Because when he came back in 2023, he refused to leave. One of my bosses, Mrs. Ikenwa, thank you very much. She kept on sending the link to me. Just be saying amen, whether you hear what pastor says or not. So I tried it. And I realized that for every time I play Nsppd, I don't feel the presence. So I continued joining. I was sick from that time till September this year. On the 4th of September, I joined. Then pastor declared, he said, "The Lord has put a new song in my mouth. I may not see the wind, I may not see the rain, but my valley shall be full of water." Then the next morning, that's the 5th of September. Usually before prayers, I have personal supplication. I was telling God, my birthday will be next month. This will be the 4th time I am celebrating my birthday with fibromyalgia. Then he told me, "I have healed you." But I responded, I said, "But Pastor Jerry has not mentioned my case. He has been saying all sorts of illness that I've not heard. Why is it so difficult for him to mention?" He told me, "Uchenna, give thanks." So I just sang. I was singing. I didn't know when I fell asleep. For the first time in 3 years, I slept for more than 45 minutes. I missed the beginning of the prayer. But as soon as I joined, pastor declared, let the hand of a new season rest upon you.
Let the hand of a new season right now. Let it rest upon me now.
I said amen. But immediately he said that, remember, I couldn't go to the toilet unassisted. I couldn't drive. I couldn't do anything. That same day, on the 5th of September, I went to the toilet on my own. I drove. I left the house after 10 in the morning and came back after 6 in the evening. And I was able to cook for my children, and the pain disappeared automatically. But I was living in fear. I did not want to celebrate my birthday, but God told me to celebrate the birthday, which I did. That's October 7th. So finally, I went to bring something downstairs, and I stepped into the room. The next thing I heard Pastor declare is, Fibromyalgia! If you are the one, put it on the live screen. I declare, let it be reversed.
Fibromyalgia. If you are the one, put it on the live stream. The devil is alive. The devil is alive. Let it be reversed.
I screamed. I shouted. I said, am I sure I'm not hallucinating? I had to rewind it. And there was my case. I went to the doctor and he checked. Because usually, the way he's tapping me behind, you can't tap me. If you touch me, I will start screaming because the pain was excruciating. I went to the doctor checked and told me that whatever it is that you did, please continue doing it because you no longer have fibromyalgia. And he now told me to stop taking the medication. And let me clear something. My medication, monthly bill for the medication is above 500,000. And I am supposed to take it for life. But the God of this commission, restored my health and did what no man can do for me, because medical doctors, most of them know nothing about this illness. But God saw me and loved me and put my word in the mouth of the man of God. Pastor Jerry, ama mi henga agwagi. Chukwu gozie gi. Gozie agburu gi. Gozie ụmụ ihe niile ị ga-etinye aka ọ ga na-aga n'aha Jizọs. O nweghị ihe ga-eme gị. Ị ga-anọgide n'ime Chineke until Chukwu akpọọ gị. Chukwu gozie gị. Chukwu gozie gị. What God cannot